What's up, Homestead Homies? You're watching Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and we're here at the Baker Creek Seed Festival.
Hey guys, what's going on today? Today is a day that I'm going to be fermenting some Swiss chard. And you guys are going to get 2 fermenting recipes in one, so stay tuned for that. My Swiss chard is getting really big, and it's hard sometimes to keep up and eat enough of it. So what I'm going to do is show you what you can do with the stalks and you can do with the greens, because sometimes that Swiss chard gets so, I mean, they look like big elephant ears. This one's not that big though. But they get so big and then it's like, I can only eat so much of it. So I got a couple ways to do it. I'm going to do kimchi with the green part, and with the stalks I'm going to kind of go ahead and put it in a jar like this. So I'm going to give you these 2 recipes. So come on over. All right, so let's talk about Swiss chard a little bit. Swiss chard is one of our major minerals that we need that controls all of our bodily functions. Okay? And it's very, very high in potassium, and we need it in massive quantities. So we need about over 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day, because it gives us energy, it transports calcium. Your potassium helps your muscles so they can contract and they can relax. It helps lowering your blood pressure. So if you're low in potassium, you're suffering fatigue, low endurance, heart problems, fluid retention. You could have, so if you have fluid retention, basically you need more potassium. And we want to get it from our food. So today I'm going to start off with getting the stalks. I went ahead and washed them, and then I cut them stalks to fit in here, and then I cut up some garlic. I put about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic in there, and I like to put them in whole. And I already put a little dill in there, but I'm going to put a little dill in there. So all you need in this one is the stalks of the Swiss chard, some dill, and some garlic. And I'm always the type, if you don't like dill, don't put it in there. But garlic in my ferments is the bomb. I put it in everything. I love garlic in my ferments. Then all I'm going to do is I have some warm water that'll help dissolve the unrefined sea salt. I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt, but you could use Celtic sea salt, real salt, Redmond sea salt. And for every quart, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. So there's 1, and there's 2, and then I'm going to do another one, so I need 4 total. So 2 teaspoons for each one. Okay? Then, in my second one that I'm going to make, is I went ahead and got the leaves of my Swiss chard, and then I kind of deveined it like this. Now I'm going to tell you a trick, because half the time if you guys are sauteing it or doing whatever you do with your Swiss chard, it's like, what do you do with these? I'll throw them to the chickens or whatever. Well, what I did is I went ahead and just kind of peeled them a little bit, like so. And then I'm going to use those, and I'm going to stick them in my other ferment, so that I don't waste really anything at all. So then I use the green part here, and then I go ahead and I'm going to put it in there. All right. And then I went ahead for the second ferment, which is going to be the kimchi. I'm making this one spicy. I went ahead and did a nice nub of ginger. So I did a big nub of ginger. I cut it up, and I did about 5 cloves of garlic that I crushed in my favorite garlic press that I use every day. Links are below if you guys want to check that out. And then I had 3 carrots. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to mix this up. And then when this is all mixed up in here really good, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the jars. Okay, so I'm mixing this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish this ferment here. So I had some warm water that I had put my 4 teaspoons of unrefined salt in there. And that's going to be for both of them. And then I'm going to put some good, clean, filtered water. This is from our rainwater catchment system. Gravity fed into our cabin. I'm just going to fill this up. And then pour it over my ferment that has the stalks of the Swiss chard. Okay, make sure my salt is all mixed up good. And then I'm going to pour it over the dill and the garlic. And this would have been good. I have some bunch of dill outside. I should have put some fresh dill in there, it would have been really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna fill it up. And then here is my puck, round side down, goes in there just like that. Okay, so then I'm gonna get my pickle pipe. I'm gonna put this on the top. And then I put my lid on it. Now, a problem a lot of people are having is when you are fermenting, you don't want to put too much liquid in it because sometimes it'll come up and start shooting out and it could make the pickle pipe go like this. So make sure you have enough space, all right? And then I'm going to go ahead and set this up on my counter back here where I do a lot of fermenting. For 7 days, 5 to 7 days or so, and then it'll be ready to eat. Now I want you to check out this other one, my kimchi. This is my spicy version. Now we're back to the Swiss chard, the green part of it. I went ahead and sprinkled just a little bit of salt on this so that it would get a little bit more juicier while I was waiting. And in the meantime, just remember, whenever you're fermenting your quarts, it's 2 teaspoons of salt to your water. And this is just my little rig up how I'm mixing my salt. So it's not anything in particular. 2 teaspoons per quart. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my greens inside here with my good mixture of my carrots and my ginger and my garlic and my Swiss chard. And this is probably like 5 or 6 leaves of my chard. And then let me show you guys. I have a Mason Tops fermenting kit, and I can't tell you guys enough. I've been fermenting for a long time, and when I discovered the Mason Tops fermenting kit, it like rocked my fermenting world. It's very, 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 very easy and useful. And this comes in the kit, this packer. It's made out of acacia wood, and I just love it. You can use either end, the small end or the wide end, and it's just great. And then you can really pack in your ferments and get a lot of stuff in there. Because I'm going to put all that in there. I mean, all the carrots and everything is going to just fit into this quart jar. Just amazing. And like I was saying earlier, this is loaded in potassium. Our body needs 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day. And no one's getting that much unless you're eating so good. And you get it in those greens, you know. So if we want more energy, and you know, if you have fluid retention, or if you're having heart problems, or you just, you know, want to feel better, potassium is great. And it's hard. You don't want to take a supplement. You want to get it from your food, and this can help so many different problems people are having. So eating your greens is so important. And I know we really run out of things to do with chard because it gets very prolific once it starts to grow. All right, perfect. That was just perfect. Look how it worked in there. So that's perfect. I have it right below the little edge of my jar. Then I'm going to get my pickle puck. Rounded end goes on top here. And then I'm going to pour my water that I dissolved in a little warm water. This is perfect. Perfectly perfect. They're soaking up all the juice. And if you guys are interested in one of these fermenting kits, the links are below because it's a great deal. You can get the pucks by themselves. You can get the pickle pipe by itself right here. You can get the whole kit. Comes with a great book. There you go. And I'm going to put this on top. Put my ring on it. And I will have some yummy Swiss chard kimchi. And probably another 5, 6, 7 days I'll have it. It'll be ready to go. It's been pretty warm here and humid, so check your temperature. And remember, we've had some people comment, make sure that your lid is on tight, because if you don't screw this on tight, it could really loosen it up and then the little pickle pipe can move around. So make sure everything's on good, that you don't have too much water in there, and you should have a great ferment. All right, and let me show you this. We have little stickers now, so if you guys are interested in a free sticker, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope. Our link below with our address is down there, and just maybe write us a little note and say hey and let us know. All right? So check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will see you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.